instructions there from referee Alan Howcroft on an incredible night of action thus far at Budo 43. Sixth bout of the evening. Naim Rafiq in the solid red taking on Ali Sohaiki in the black and red trim, and both these guys coming out fast and furious.
Just a little bit. That was like mouth open kind of stuff. These guys are throwing bombs. Flyweight's definitely bringing the lever so far. And as we said, another two of the perennial Northern gyms, SBG, Rochdale and Aspire Combat Sports Academy. Good right hand from Rafiq.
Right hand. Yeah, Rafiq needs to be careful though after those shots. A bit of showboating there, and it might have cost him a takedown.
Yeah, good takedown into the guard of Sohaiki.
Yeah, Sohaiki with a lot of support in the venue tonight. And you never know how that plays out with these young amateur guys. It can certainly shift the atmosphere and shift the momentum sometimes. Of course, on the flip side of the coin, a lot of pressure on these young guys when there's a lot of crowd here.
Yeah, Sohaiki bringing a big crowd on the far side. Back to his feet, a good knee to the sternum from Rafiq. And again, Sohaiki looking, he's hunting the guillotine choke.
He's jumped to that guillotine, and that is tight. Sohaiki in a bad spot here, grimacing.
Yeah, he's fighting the hands on this side, and Rafiq is having a good old squeeze.
Sohaiki turning the head there, so it looks like he's got a little bit of room. So the question might be now, how long
does he hold it? Yeah,
could be burning those arms out early here.
He's having another talk on it, and like we say, Sohaiki looks fine because he's firing shots to the midsection, so he seems okay. But he's having another good squeeze.
He switched to a body triangle there just to get a little bit more torque on it. But it looks like there's just a gap on the inside, and Ali Sohaiki is not in too much danger at this point.
And Ali was all kinds of twisted up then when he was hunting that. He was having a good twist. The body triangle's pulling him one way, as you said.
And it looks like he's got the head out now. Let's see if he can posture up and get some points back on the board. Sohaiki looking to land something. Rafiq, though, staying very busy underneath.
Lovely from Rafiq to get back to his feet. Now hunting his own guillotine.
Standing guillotine attempt there. Now he's got the arm. It's been very difficult to finish from this position, Chris.
Yeah, Rafiq doing the right thing there. Closing the body lock. Just meaning that Ali had to release the position as he now goes hunting the double leg.
Well, he's clasped the hands, and it's a good base from Rafiq that kept him on his feet, but not for long.
A good takedown from Ali as he falls again into the guard of Rafiq.
Passes right into mount. There's not going to be enough time.
No, just a few seconds to work with, and like you say,
wow, these flyweights, Chris, they're always impressed with the pace and the technique and the sheer tenacity that time. Both these guys tore into each other from the opening bell.
Yeah, both guys looking to land those heavy shots early. Just having a look at Rafiq on this near side, taking a few deep breaths. As we said, it was all action. And the old knee-on-knee bench in the other corner as Ali sits down just to gather his thoughts, listening to Coach Dean Garnett and Aaron Robinson.
Yeah, two very experienced corner teams here. Of course, Martin Stapleton in the SBG Rochdale corner. And I did see Naim Rafiq shaking out those arms a little bit. Of course, he had a significant squeeze on that guillotine for probably a good 45 seconds at one point, Chris. So going to be interesting to see how, as we move into the later rounds, that happens. You know, it's usually these big light heavyweights with the big biceps that suffer the most with these big squeezes. We're used to seeing the flyweights being able to go at a much higher pace for a longer duration, but we're going to have to see how that one plays out as we enter the second round here. Ali Sohaiki looking more than ready to come out with fire in his eyes in the second round as well.
I'm just wondering whether or not we're going to see a start to this second round. We did the first. Again, Rafiq coming forward, hunting the leg kick. Big right hand from Rafiq.
And it was the right hand in that first round.
Oh, big right hand from... And they are swinging for the fences once again, Brad.
Swinging and banging. That's what we like to see. Sohaiki in on the takedown here. Now he's got both hands connected. Elevates his man, gets him down. Beautiful takedown. Let's see what he can do with it, Chris.
Yeah, just in the SBG Rochdale corner. And Rafiq has his back just to the cage. He's looking to use that to get back to his feet. Obviously, Ali looking to trap the legs, and lovely work as he goes for his own takedown, back off the cage. Switches, got to be careful of the net, Brad.
Sohaiki again looking for a guillotine. He did try it briefly from this standing position in the first round. Now he's going to try and get back in on the takedown again.
Rafiq doing the right thing, pushing, just swimming his right hand under just to try and break the grip. And like you said, Brad, Ali searching for that takedown once again. And
he gets the takedown again, but Rafiq has been so good in the scrambles and being able to get out from underneath his man so far in this fight.
Yeah, he's looking to try and fire some shots. He gets success though with just one left hand. The SBG Rochdale camp screaming for Rafiq to get back to his feet. He looks to, but he's giving up his back, Brad.
Dangerous position here for Rafiq.
Both hooks are now in.
Both hooks in. Let's see if Sohaiki can flatten this man out here.
Yeah, Rafiq.
He's not going to grip around the neck though yet, Chris. He's got the grip through on the wrist.
Yeah, he's tied the right hand up of Ali. He's going to look to try and turn in now. If he can somehow break his left hand free and try and go cross collar, so to speak, with it, and he'll end up in full guard, but he's just nicked round the back. Yeah, solid back control there from Ali Sohaiki. He's going to be careful though. He's very, very high on the back here. And considering how good we've seen Rafiq be in these, he's got to be careful of the armbar when he pulls through. Beautiful stuff there from Rafiq though to defend. He's again giving up his back, but he's in a much better position now to try and get out from underneath Ali Sohaiki. Yeah, Ali just looking for those short right hands as he gets one hook in again, hunting to take that back. Yeah, good cage awareness there from Rafiq. He was trying to get to the fence in his own corner to use it to stand up, but Sohaiki absolutely relentless attacking the back here. Again, he's going to try and get that hook in. He's only got the one hook in. Rafiq has the right leg of Ali trapped. And a few seconds to go in round number 2. We will see a third round. That submission is never going to get there. Yeah, if he'd been able to keep that hook in over the top there, he would have been able to secure a better position, but Rafiq's been so good from underneath in these scrambles, that's no saying he would have been able to actually get the rear naked choke attempt in. So another very, very tough to call round. A lot of defensive work from Naim Rafiq, and as good as it was, it's not going to score for him on the judges' scorecards, Chris. No, man, like you said, you called it mid-round. He's firing the takedowns in, successful with the vast majority, but he's not scoring with them. Rafiq's obviously back to his feet quick, so these are close rounds. Both guys landed a couple of heavy shots in the early exchanges there. Couple of good right hands. This could be anyone's fight thus far. We could be seeing drawn rounds here. We could be seeing a round apiece. Who knows? It could well come down to who can put in the best performance in this third and final frame. So is one of these guys going to take a big risk here? Is one of these guys going to look for that big knockout shot? We're about to find out. I'm going to stump for Rafiq. Comes flying out the gate looking for the strikes, and Ali humps that takedown, probably given the same advice from his corner that it is a close fight and maybe a big third round will swing it on the judges' scorecard. But both guys' chins have stood the test of time. Certainly have. Nice body lock early there from Sohaiki, driving his man into the cage. Rafiq trying to push the head down there. That's what he needs to do. Yeah, just looking to push his head in, make it as uncomfortable as possible to change or alter the grip of Ali. To be fair, he's now, I was going to say he's lost the double, but he has switched to the single. And Rafiq, he's got a wrist lock on. He's obviously just looking to hold. I think with referee just saying you need to work, he's just looking to try and tie him up, but Ali gets the takedown. Yeah, you will see the referee just ask for action a bit more frequently in these amateur contests than the pros. We've only got 3-minute rounds to play with here, so these guys have to be looking to either attack or progress the position here. And again, I think Rafiq's just hunting I want to use the term half-arsed guillotine, but I think he's using it more as a control technique, to be honest, knowing full well that the referee is having a good look and may stand them up.
Yeah, he's in the guard here. He's
Ali,
got the arm in. He's not going to get the submission there. It's a stall in a neutral position, so shall we say.
And Ali just skipped out of the the position for a moment. He's now in a position where he can posture up and potentially throw some strikes, but he isn't doing. He's quite content just to sit there at the moment. So the referee will be having a look.
Deep in conversation with his corner team there. Looking to posture up, land a few short chopping shots from the guard.
He needs to do more. Ali's looking to, Rafiq's looking to tie them up. Ali's just throwing little shots to the body. Just doing enough to stay in the position at the moment as the seconds tick away, Brad.
Yeah, Sohaiki talking to the SPG corner there. And they're trying to get urge Rafiq on. There's the stand-up. Sohaiki was not doing enough.
But I imagine Ali's going to hunt the takedown immediately. Probably the bad choice to look for the low kick there from Rafiq.
Yeah, you know, he's gone to the well with that combination a few too many times. He's thrown the low kick out and then he's gone for the right hand behind it, but he just didn't have enough space there to step off. And Sohaiki immediately crushing his man back against the cage. Nice wide base thus far from Rafiq though this time. He's got to stop Sohaiki from joining those hands. He needs to get very, very low here.
Yeah, like you said, he's based out, but once he'd stepped in there, Ali was only going to ever pick the man up and drives Rafiq to the canvas.
Yeah, I think a little bit of the wind has come out the sails of Rafiq in this third and final round, Chris.
Final 10 seconds of this fight. Dean Garnett screaming for big shots.
Yeah, let's see if he can create a bit of distance here. He can't, but still a very, very close fight. Ali Sohaiki, you've got to think, takes that third round perhaps the most conclusive of the contest thus far. Great sportsmanship between these two young warriors. Sohaiki then taking that third round perhaps somewhat conclusively, but two very, very close frames. Both guys landing big shots. And it's going to be an interesting set of scorecards for our judges to tally here. Naim, Rafiq and Ali Sohaiki once again proving that you cannot blink or look away when the flyweights are in the cage here at Budo Fighting Championships.